Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Throwing on their first play. Has his man, it's Ridley. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Chiefs force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First off, well, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Titans get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's on the move. Intercepted in the end zone.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
They strike for 23 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Attack, attack!
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Hey, Sunday.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Diving forward, and he makes the catch. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's 3rd and very long. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jerome Baker has it. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought the defenders are offensive guys in bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Throwing on 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. 3rd and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. One of the longest punts you'll see as that goes 80 yards. And the Chiefs will get set to go on offense.
Easy.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one's caught along the left sideline. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the second. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. To the air, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He lobs it up, left sideline, looking for a jump play. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give them that 1st down. 1st down, ball at the 36. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
He's got Watson. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs pushing for points. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Give a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Rice motioning left. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Brian Stonehouse back out there again to punt it away. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That's taken at the 15. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. This one returned for 11 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Yellow. Hey, color. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, yellow, hey, go. 43. 15.
He's back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
15.
It's Pacheco on 3rd. He's got the 1st and more past the 40. And he gets it forward to the 43-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow. Hey, 57 colors.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Jones has got it. And the Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Pass caught by Ridley. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start the 2nd half with some needed points. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 15. Nice high.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. On target to Worthy. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pacheco hauls it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I don't miss it.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Man in motion here.
15.
Working inside the red zone. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
He has it on the QB sneak. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it.
15.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on the 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second down, looking for options. Throw left side, complete. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first. It goes to the hurry-up offense here. Third and short here, trying to pass. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Off the mark there, incomplete pass.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with third and long. Pass play now. Moore's got it. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Throwing now, needing a first. He's got it to his running back. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack, attack! Our side!
Off play action, it's Mahomes. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And now it's second down.
Hey, 57, 57! 15, 15! Our side!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's trying another one deep. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10.
Hey, ribble it! Our side!
Here's Mahomes now. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it'll be second down.
Yellow!
At the 25-yard line.
Our side!
Pressure coming for Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Reed now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Dumped off to his running back. Space past the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And they bring him down around the 34. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Now looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Hits the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game at 21. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yellow! Yellow, yellow! 50, yellow, 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 yellow! Yellow!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. There he goes, right sideline. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Titans losing by 7. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Getting out to his left. Benedict had to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but a little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
He's got it near the 8. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.